Ever thought about why we celebrate St. Patrick? Patricia, originally known as a rickshaw girl, transformed into St. Patrick Facette, one of Ireland's most beloved saints. But how did this change happen? Legend has it that Patricia, living in a humble village, showcased unyielding courage and compassion, helping those in need around her. Through her selfless acts, she became a symbol of hope and faith, inspiring others to follow in her footsteps. Her story resonated so deeply that over the centuries, Patricia evolved from a local hero into a saint whose legacy is celebrated every March 17th. This holiday has since grown into a global phenomenon, showcasing Irish culture with parades, music, and, of course, shamrocks. Understanding Patricia's journey from a rickshaw girl to a saint reminds us that anyone can make a significant impact, no matter their background. So what does St. Patrick's Day mean to you? What if I told you dogs are banned in the Maldives? This tropical paradise, known for its stunning beaches and crystal-clear waters, doesn't allow dogs on its islands, mainly due to Islamic beliefs. In Islam, dogs are often regarded as unclean creatures, which leads many followers to avoid having them as pets. Instead, you'll find a thriving population of cats roaming the islands, cherished for their companionship and hunting skills. The prevalence of cats in the Maldives showcases how cultural beliefs influence pet ownership. Visitors might be surprised by the absence of man's best friend, but the local customs and traditions embrace a different vibe. This unique policy not only shapes everyday life for the local population, but also affects how tourism is approached on the islands. So whether you're a dog lover or a cat person, the Maldives offers a fascinating peek into how culture shapes choices about pets. Did you know bookworms are real insects? The term bookworm isn't just a charming nickname for avid readers. It refers to actual pests, including the infamous paper louse. These tiny creatures thrive in environments where mold can grow, often found in poorly stored books. If left unchecked, paper lice can cause significant damage, boring holes in pages and ruining literary treasures. They love the damp and dark, making basements or attics prime locations for infestations. To protect your beloved books from these destructive insects, it's essential to preserve them properly. Start by storing books in a dry, cool area with plenty of airflow. Use protective covers or boxes to keep them safe from moisture and light. Regularly check your collection for signs of damage or mold. By taking these steps, you can ensure your books remain safe from true bookworms and continue to tell their stories for generations to come. What's your favorite book you want to protect? Did you know pitbulls are known as nanny dogs? These loving dogs have earned a reputation for being incredibly affectionate, especially towards children. Often ranked among the most gentle breeds, pit bulls showcase a strong protective instinct while being friendly and playful. Unfortunately, many people hold a misconception that they are aggressive. This belief mainly stems from their misuse in illegal dogfighting, where these dogs are trained to display aggression. In reality, studies reveal that pit bulls are less aggressive than numerous other dog breeds. Their sweet demeanor and loyalty make them excellent family pets. Rather than being feared, these dogs deserve recognition for their loving nature. Many families have shared heartwarming stories of their pit bulls keeping an eye on kids and even forming strong friendships with them. It's essential to understand that, like all dogs, a pit bull's behavior is often a reflection of its upbringing and training rather than its breed. So next time you hear someone disparage pit bulls, remember their gentle side and the true nature of these wonderful dogs. Did you know that oysters can have millions of babies? A female oyster is truly a marvel of nature, able to produce an astonishing 100 million offspring during her lifetime. This impressive feat occurs because oysters release their eggs and sperm into the water, where fertilization takes place. The tiny larvae that hatch from these eggs drift along with the currents, eventually settling down to grow into mature oysters. While it sounds like a lot of baby oysters, most won't survive due to predators and environmental factors. Still, this incredible reproductive strategy ensures that at least some will reach adulthood. Oysters play a vital role in the ecosystem, filtering water and providing habitats for various marine life. So the next time you enjoy a delicious oyster, just remember that you're tasting a creature with an incredible story of survival and resilience. How amazing is that? Believe it or not, mustard plants are fascinating. These plants are part of the brassica family, which also includes some of your favorite vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and kale. Mustard plants are unique because they produce seeds in three main types: white, brown, and black. Each type brings its own special flavor to the table. For example, white mustard seeds are milder and often used for making hot dog mustard, while brown seeds can pack a spicier punch, perfect for Dijon mustard. Have you ever wondered where most of these seeds come from? Canada holds the title for being the largest producer of mustard seeds in the world, cultivating vast fields of these vibrant yellow flowers each year. This not only bolsters the economy, but also supplies many kitchens with that zesty kick. Isn't it amazing how a simple seed can make such a big difference in our food? Experience the thrill of parachuting after a hot air balloon ride. This exciting adventure combines the serenity of floating high in a colorful balloon with the adrenaline rush of jumping from the sky. Hot air balloon parties have become popular for those looking to add an extra layer of excitement to their celebrations, whether it's a birthday, wedding, or just a special occasion with friends. After enjoying breathtaking views and a peaceful ascent, participants gear up for a parachute jump, which is where the real fun begins. Imagine the mix of emotions as the balloon slowly descends and you prepare to leap into the open air. As you parachute down, the rush of wind fills your senses, offering a different perspective on the world below. These events not only create unforgettable memories, but also bring together people who share a love for adventure. Plus, you can experience this one-of-a-kind blend of relaxation and thrill, making it perfect for thrill seekers and those wanting to step outside their comfort zones. Are you ready to take the plunge? What if I told you chameleons have moods? These fascinating creatures are well known for their incredible ability to change colors, but it's not just about camouflage. Chameleons shift their hues based on their feelings, temperature, and the amount of light around them. For example, when a chameleon feels relaxed and comfortable, it might display bright and vivid colors, showing off its vibrant personality. However, a darker shade often signals it's feeling grumpy or threatened. This dynamic color-changing ability serves as a form of communication, allowing them to convey their emotional state to other chameleons and potential predators. Moreover, the environment plays a major role in these transformations. If the temperature rises or the light shifts, you might see them changing again. Scientists study this behavior to understand more about how animals interact with their surroundings and their own emotions. So next time you see a chameleon, ask yourself what colors it might be showing and what they mean. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's rich culture and history. This captivating nation is known as the Land of the Rising Sun, a title that originates from its position on the eastern edge of the Asian continent, allowing it to greet each new day with vibrant sunrises. Yet Japan offers far more than just early morning light. Covering about 379,987 square kilometers, comparable to California, Japan bursts with life, housing over 125 million people, making it the 11th most populous country globally. Within its borders, you can experience a remarkable fusion of ancient traditions and cutting-edge technology. Majestic temples steeped in history stand in contrast to the rapid pace of Tokyo's urban landscape. Nature enthusiasts can revel in the beauty of cherry blossoms during spring or the stunning peaks of snow-covered mountains in winter. Notably, the strength and resilience of the Japanese people shine through their history of adapting to natural disasters and societal changes. From savory ramen to serene tea ceremonies, Japan tantalizes the senses, ensuring every visitor, whether a history lover, nature seeker, or culinary explorer, finds something extraordinary. Believe it or not, Yao women have incredible hair. In Huanglo Village, China, the Yao women stand out for their extraordinary long hair, which can reach lengths of over 6.5 feet. This remarkable feature holds deep cultural significance as their hair symbolizes luck, longevity, and beauty. Interestingly, the Yao women only cut their hair once in their lives, typically during a significant life event, such as marriage. To keep their hair looking dark, shiny, and healthy, they use a unique washing method involving rice water, which is rich in nutrients that help nourish and strengthen their locks. This tradition has not only made the Yao women famous for their hair, but has also led Huanglo Village to be recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's longest hair village. Visitors often come from near and far to witness this remarkable custom, and the Yao women take great pride in sharing their hair care secrets. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as hair can carry such deep cultural meanings? Did you know Mario's mustache has a clever purpose? In the classic Super Mario Bros. Game, creators faced a unique challenge with the original Nintendo console's limited pixel resolution. To help players easily identify Mario's mouth and nose, designers opted for a bold, bushy mustache. This decision not only made Mario visually distinct, but also added to his iconic charm. The mustache became a critical feature that defined his character, allowing players to focus on the action instead of getting confused by his facial features. With just a few pixels to work with, every design choice counted, and Mario's mustache stood out as a simple yet effective solution. This clever detail contributed to Mario's lasting appeal and recognizability in the gaming world. As technology evolved, Mario's design received updates, but that iconic mustache remained a beloved symbol of the franchise. The next time you play a Mario game, take a moment to appreciate how a little mustache made a big impact in the world of gaming. Hard to believe, but Morgan Freeman once flew planes. At just 18 years old, the legendary actor Morgan Freeman took a surprising turn by enlisting in the United States Air Force. While most of us know him for his unforgettable voice and roles in films, his military journey began as a radar technician, where he developed skills crucial for aviation. Interestingly, Freeman was accepted into a fighter pilot training program, which sounds like a thrilling adventure. However, he made a thoughtful choice to decline the opportunity, revealing his strong moral compass. Freeman didn't want to be trained to kill. He simply had a passion for flying. This fascinating glimpse into his life shows that even icons have multifaceted pasts, shaped by values and decisions that reflect their true selves beyond the spotlight. Isn't it inspiring to see how a young man's choices influence the legend he would eventually become? Did you know Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt? This fascinating fact might surprise you, especially since Egypt's pyramids are often the most famous, with the Great Pyramid of Giza attracting countless visitors each year. However, Sudan boasts over 200 pyramids, primarily located in the ancient city of Nubia. These structures were built by the Kingdom of Kush, which thrived from 1070 BC to 350 AD. The pyramids in Sudan are smaller and often more steeply angled than their Egyptian counterparts, giving them a unique appearance. Many of them still hold mysteries waiting to be uncovered, as archaeology continues to reveal more about this ancient civilization. So while Egypt's pyramids shine in the spotlight, Sudan's hidden treasures tell an equally amazing story about the region's royal history. Isn't it incredible how history reveals unexpected surprises? Did you know penguins have their own built-in heater? It might surprise you to learn that these adorable birds are not just cute. They have an amazing adaptation that allows them to thrive in the freezing Antarctic climate. Penguins possess an internal thermostat that regulates their body temperature, helping them stay cozy even when the outside temperature plunges to astonishing lows. In addition to this remarkable ability, their feathers play a crucial role in this insulation. Covered in tightly packed waterproof feathers, they trap warm air close to their skin, forming an effective barrier against the biting cold. This unique combination of features allows penguins to dive into icy waters and hop back on land with ease, all while maintaining their body heat. Isn't nature fascinating? These adorable birds remind us how evolution equips species with the tools they need to survive in extreme environments. Life's complexity revealed. Why details matter. Understanding the details of our lives seems straightforward, yet it holds incredible importance. When we pay attention to the little things, we uncover insights that can guide us through the complexities of everyday situations. For instance, think about how noticing subtle changes in someone's mood can strengthen our relationships. This awareness helps us respond more thoughtfully and effectively. Moreover, in our fast-paced world, being detail-oriented can lead to better decision-making, whether you're choosing a career path or solving a problem at work. Ignoring the small stuff might lead to misunderstandings or missed opportunities. Additionally, recognizing details can enhance our creativity, allowing us to see connections that others might overlook. In essence, the more we appreciate and understand details, the better equipped we are to navigate life's challenges. So the next time you find yourself overwhelmed, remember that clarity often lies in the small stuff. How aware are you of the details in your life? What if I told you Ryan Reynolds found love in a superhero movie? The film Green Lantern isn't just another superhero flick, it played a key role in the romantic history of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. While audiences focused on the action and dazzling special effects, a real-life love story was quietly unfolding behind the scenes. After Reynolds divorced from fellow actress Scarlett Johansson, he met Lively on the set of this 2011 movie. Their chemistry was undeniable, both on screen and off, and soon they were spending time together outside of filming. This blossomed into a romantic relationship that captured the attention of fans worldwide. Their connection became so strong that just a year later, they were married in a picturesque ceremony. The story of their romance, beginning amid the comic book action, reminds us that sometimes epic love stories can emerge from the most unexpected places. Isn't it fascinating how Hollywood can create both thrilling adventures and heartfelt relationships? What if I told you about moonbows? Moonbows are incredible sights that captivate anyone lucky enough to see them. These unique rainbows appear at night, but they're not your everyday phenomenon. To witness a moonbow, the conditions have to be just right. You need a full moon lighting up the sky and a nearby water source, like a waterfall or rain. The moonlight refracts, reflecting through water droplets in the air, creating a beautiful arc of colors that is often softer and less vibrant than daytime rainbows. Since they're rare, you might need to plan a late-night outing to catch one, and not every spot will do. Places with dark skies and lots of moisture are your best bets. So if you ever find yourself under a bright full moon, keep an eye out for that enchanting glow in the mist. You might just see a moonbow stretching across the sky. Next time you hear about a full moon, remember that this magical experience isn't just for children's stories. It's a real wonder waiting to be seen. Did you know this French slang for menstruation? The phrase "Les Anglais ont débarqué," which means the English have landed, is a uniquely entertaining way that some French speakers refer to their monthly cycle. This playful expression captures the essence of a situation that many would rather not discuss openly. Just like the arrival of unexpected visitors, menstruation can bring a whirlwind of emotions and physical changes. Using humor to address topics of bodily functions helps break down taboos and make conversations about them more accessible. This colorful phrase reflects how language can evolve and adapt, transforming serious subjects into lighthearted banter. It also highlights cultural differences in how societies view and talk about menstruation. So next time you hear someone use this phrase, you can appreciate not just its meaning, but also the cultural context behind it. How does your culture talk about this natural process? Have you ever wondered why space shuttles need special tiles? NASA's space shuttle was equipped with remarkable heat-resistant ceramic tiles designed to endure fiery temperatures that soared up to 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit during re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. These tiles protected the shuttle's structure, acting like a shield against intense heat. However, their impressive heat resistance came with a trade-off. The tiles were quite fragile. Excessive pressure or impacts could easily damage them, which posed a serious risk. This led to meticulous safety protocols around handling and maintaining the tiles, ensuring they remained intact before and after flights. Engineers meticulously examined each tile for wear and tear, knowing that even a small crack could lead to significant consequences during launch or landing. The combination of advanced technology and careful craftsmanship made these tiles essential for the safety of space missions. Isn't it fascinating how something so lightweight and delicate plays such a crucial role in the thrill of space exploration? Hard to believe, but South Africa has 3 capitals. This unique situation makes the country stand out on the global map. Each city, Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein, plays a vital role in the governance of the nation. Pretoria acts as the administrative capital, where the president's office and other key government departments are located, ensuring that the day-to-day functions of the government run smoothly. On the other hand, Cape Town is the legislative capital, hosting the national parliament, where laws are debated and passed. Meanwhile, Bloemfontein, often considered the judicial capital, is home to the Supreme Court of Appeal, making it crucial for the nation's legal system. This innovative arrangement was established to balance power across different regions, preventing any one city from gaining too much influence. It's a fascinating approach to governance that promotes unity and equality. Why do you think other countries don't adopt similar systems? Can you believe the La La Land mix-up at the Oscars? During the 2017 Academy Awards, an unforgettable blunder shocked viewers around the globe. As the excitement built, hosts Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway announced that La La Land had won the prestigious Best Picture award. The cast and crew took the stage, ready to celebrate their moment in the spotlight. However, a twist unfolded when it was revealed that they had been given the wrong envelope. After a brief, tense moment, it became clear that the actual winner was Moonlight, a touching story about identity and love. The mix-up highlighted not only the intensity of the Oscars, but also the importance of accuracy in live events. Viewers and attendees were left astonished, and social media exploded with reactions. This incident serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of award shows and how thrilling live television can be. It sparked conversations about both films and the pressures of fame. Why do you think these moments stick with us long after they happen? Did you know your heart pumps gallons daily? The human heart is an extraordinary organ. With an astounding average of 100,000 beats each day, it tirelessly works to circulate about 2,000 pounds of blood throughout your body. This means that in just one day, your heart moves nearly 2,000 gallons of life-sustaining blood, delivering oxygen and vital nutrients to every cell. This incredible organ measures roughly the size of your fist, yet it performs a monumental task that keeps you alive and thriving. Each beat is a silent champion, powering your movements and fueling your energy. The heart adapts to your needs, becoming faster during exercise or slowing down while you rest. Understanding how crucial your heart is emphasizes the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle through proper diet and exercise. So the next time you feel that familiar rhythm, remember the incredible work your heart does for you every single day. Guess what really drives long-legged spiders' benefits? Focus phalangoides, or long-legged spiders, might look a bit creepy with their long limbs, but they are surprisingly harmless to humans. These fascinating little creatures actually help maintain a balance in nature by controlling the populations of other spiders, including some that can be dangerous to us. As they scurry around, they feast on smaller spider species that might otherwise proliferate unchecked, creating a safer environment. So next time you spot a long-legged spider, remember that it's not out to get you. Instead, it's doing its part to keep the ecosystem healthy. Their role as natural pest controllers is crucial, especially in gardens and homes where they help reduce the numbers of unwanted spider visitors. By simply existing, they contribute to a more balanced ecosystem and help protect us from more harmful spiders that could invade our spaces. Embracing these little champions could change how we see spiders and remind us of the essential roles every creature plays in our world. Hard to believe, but alcohol affects your brain in 6 minutes. Researchers at Heidelberg University Hospital have discovered that once you take that first sip, the effects of alcohol start kicking in almost immediately. Just 6 minutes after consumption, noticeable changes in your cognitive functions begin to occur. This quick onset can impact everything from your decision-making to your coordination. Imagine sitting at a party, sipping on a drink, and realizing that your brain is already reacting to the alcohol. This fast-acting nature of alcohol means it's crucial to be mindful of what and how much you consume. For many, this quick reaction can lead to lowered inhibitions and poorer judgment, which is why understanding how quickly alcohol affects you is essential for making safe choices. So next time you enjoy a drink, remember, it might start affecting you before you even finish your first glass. Get ready to snack on some history. The term snack actually comes from the ancient Spanish phrase dental pie, which means a small meal eaten between larger meals to keep energy levels up. Imagine our ancestors grabbing a bite to eat before heading out to hunt or gather, just like we do today. In modern times, snacks have become a vital part of our daily routines, providing quick energy boosts during busy days. However, many people mistakenly associate the word with terms about vision, such as snacking your eyes instead of focusing on tasty treats. From chips to fruits, the variety of snacks we enjoy today shows how important these little meals are in our lives. They not only satisfy our hunger, but also encourage socializing and sharing. So the next time you grab a quick bite, remember the rich history behind your snack and enjoy the energy it brings. Believe it or not, snakes are amazing climbers. These fascinating reptiles have a unique way of navigating trees, showcasing their incredible adaptability and skill. When a snake wants to climb, it wraps its muscular body around the trunk of a tree, using its muscles to grip and hold on tightly. As it ascends, the snake alternates its grip, adjusting to the varying shapes and thicknesses of the tree. This method allows them to move efficiently, whether they're slithering up a thin branch or a thick trunk. Different species of snakes, like the green tree python, are particularly known for their climbing abilities, often seen resting high in the branches. Climbing not only helps snakes escape predators, but also puts them in the right spot to hunt for prey, such as birds and small mammals. So next time you think of snakes as merely ground dwellers, remember their impressive climbing skills. Who knew these slithery creatures could also embrace the heights? Did you know your feet are bone powerhouses? Each human foot contains 26 bones, making them remarkable structures that support our entire body's weight. In total, our 2 feet house 52 bones, which is about a quarter of all the bones in our bodies. These bones range from tiny bones in the toes known as phalanges to larger ones like the calcaneus, which is the heel bone. This incredible structure allows for flexibility, stability, and movement, enabling us to walk, run, and skip with ease. The bones in your feet work together with muscles, tendons, and ligaments to help you maintain balance, absorb shock, and adapt to different surfaces. Isn't it fascinating how such a small part of our body can be so complex and essential for daily life? So next time you slip on your shoes, take a moment to appreciate the bone marvels that are working hard to keep you moving. Surprisingly, a corn figure inspires faith in Mexico. The Lord of Clapalita, a fascinating religious figure from the state of Mexico, is depicted as a crucified Christ, crafted from corn stalks using traditional indigenous techniques. This unique representation beautifully illustrates the blend of indigenous and Christian beliefs, showcasing how cultures can intertwine. His feast day falls on Ash Wednesday, a time when locals gather for vibrant processions and heartfelt masses honoring him. Many people attribute miracles to the Lord of Clapalita, drawing in worshipers who seek his blessings and guidance. This celebration is not only a day of reverence, but also a lively event where community members come together to demonstrate their shared faith and cultural heritage. The incredible artistry involved in creating the Lord of Clapalita reflects a rich tradition that highlights the importance of corn in Mesoamerican cultures. So next Ash Wednesday, think about how this unique figure embodies centuries of syncretic beliefs and cultural richness, bringing people together through faith and tradition. Have you ever wondered why your immunity is unique? Each person's immune system is a one-of-a-kind powerhouse, much like a fingerprint. This individuality stems from distinct DNA markers that our bodies use to recognize and fight off harmful invaders, like viruses and bacteria. Think of your immune system as a personal defense team, tailored just for you. The unique combination of genes influences how your body responds to infections, making some people more resilient to certain diseases while others may be more susceptible. In fact, these genetic variations also play a big role in how effective vaccines are for different individuals. Scientists are studying these patterns to understand how we can boost our defenses against illnesses. So next time you catch a cold or get a vaccine, remember that your immune system is uniquely yours, equipped with its very own set of tools to keep you healthy. Is it really true that sperm whales can dive so deep? Absolutely. Sperm whales are incredible divers, known to plunge into the ocean depths of up to 2,000 meters while hunting for their favorite prey, the elusive giant squids. What makes these dives even more fascinating is their ability to hold their breath for an astonishing 90 minutes. They achieve this impressive feat through a remarkable adaptation. Their blood and muscles are rich in hemoglobin and myoglobin. These proteins are excellent at storing oxygen, allowing the whales to maximize their time underwater without needing to surface for air. Imagine the thrill of exploring the dark, mysterious depths of the ocean for such an extended period. This extraordinary capability not only helps them catch food, but also highlights the incredible evolution of these magnificent creatures to thrive in their ocean environment. Isn't nature amazing? Did you know Willie Mays transformed baseball forever? This extraordinary player, affectionately nicknamed the Say Hey Kid, dazzled fans and players alike with his incredible skills and charismatic demeanor. Mays played primarily for the San Francisco Giants and became an enduring symbol of baseball throughout the 1950s and 1960s. His ability to hit for power and average made him a constant threat at the plate, but it was his fielding that often left spectators in awe. With jaw-dropping catches and lightning speed, Mays truly redefined what it meant to play center field. His signature moment came in 1954 during the World Series, famously known as the catch, when he snagged a deep fly ball over his shoulder while sprinting away from home plate. Every game he played felt electric, captivating fans and inspiring future generations of baseball enthusiasts. How did Mays' legacy influence the game today? Hard to believe, but NASA's internet speed astounds. With a staggering 91 gigabits per second, NASA offers an internet connection that leaves typical household speeds in the dust. To put it into perspective, the average home internet speed is only about 25 megabytes per second, which means most people would be waiting a while to download anything substantial. In contrast, at NASA, you can grab a high-quality 1080p movie in just milliseconds. This incredible speed is not just for show. It's crucial for handling vast amounts of data and communicating with spacecraft and satellites that explore our universe. The fast internet allows scientists to quickly analyze data from missions, enhancing our understanding of everything from distant planets to climate change here on Earth. Imagine zipping through your downloads in record time. How much more could you do with that kind of speed? Can you imagine that 48 states had equal power? By the end of the 1950s, each of the 48 states in the United States was represented by 2 senators, creating a collective of 96 senators in Washington, D.C. This system ensures that every state, regardless of its size or population, has a voice in the legislative process, which is a cornerstone of American democracy. The Senate was designed to balance the interests of smaller states against larger ones, fostering compromise and cooperation. Each senator serves a 6-year term, providing stability and continuity in governance. This unique setup has led to interesting dynamics in lawmaking, where each senator represents their state's needs while also considering national interests. Even today, the structure influences political strategies and campaigning. The representation of 48 states by 96 senators shaped U.S. policies in various ways, from civil rights to economic issues. Can you see how this framework still impacts America today? Did you know about Scarlet Deer Inn's unique style? This captivating narrative video game attracts players with its stunning hand-embroidered character animations, which brings a fresh twist to gaming. Inspired by both Slavic folklore and the whimsical art of Studio Ghibli, Scarlet Deer Inn creates a vibrant and enchanting atmosphere that immerses you in its story. The developers went to great lengths to incorporate traditional crafting techniques, making each character feel alive and authentic, almost as if they stepped right out of a folktale. As you progress through the game, you'll encounter rich narratives layered with cultural references and artistic styles that keep you engaged. The combination of a deep storyline and the mesmerizing animations ensures that every scene is visually delightful and emotionally gripping. Whether you're a fan of video games or simply appreciate unique art styles, Scarlet Deer Inn invites you to explore a world where every stitch tells a story. Are you ready to dive into this enchanting experience? What if I told you an earthquake killed 830,000 people? The Shaanxi earthquake, which struck China on January 23, 1556, is infamous for being the deadliest in recorded history. This massive quake, measuring an estimated 8.0 on the Richter scale, devastated the region of Shaanxi, reducing entire towns to rubble in mere moments. The staggering death toll resulted from both building collapses and landslides triggered by the quake, as many homes were made of mud and wood, making them particularly vulnerable. The disaster's aftermath saw families torn apart and communities struggling to recover without proper aid. Historical records indicate that the catastrophic event altered the landscape of the region dramatically, and its significance continues to resonate in discussions about earthquake safety and disaster preparedness today. How does this ancient tragedy shape our understanding of seismic events? Let's uncover the truth about wolf weights. Contrary to the myth that wolves can weigh up to 1 million pounds, these majestic creatures have a more reasonable size range. Adult wolves typically weigh between 40 to 175 pounds, depending on their species. The gray wolf, for instance, is one of the largest and can tip the scales at up to 120 pounds. This size helps them thrive in the wild, where they are skilled hunters and social animals that often live in packs. Their weight varies not just among species, but also with their geographic location and the availability of food. In some regions where prey is plentiful, wolves can grow larger, while in harsher environments, they might be smaller. So, while the idea of a million-pound wolf is certainly a wild exaggeration, these animals are still impressively built, showcasing nature's incredible diversity. Isn't it fascinating to learn more about these powerful animals? Hard to believe, but Disney feared his own creation. Walt Disney, the legendary filmmaker and animator behind Mickey Mouse, had an unusual fear of mice. This fear, known as musophobia, seems ironic considering that Mickey became one of the most iconic characters in animation history. From his early sketches to his grand debut in the short film Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse captured the hearts of millions worldwide. Yet Disney's anxiety around real mice emphasizes a common human experience. Sometimes our creations can feel far removed from our personal fears. This fascinating contrast highlights Disney's genius. While he may have shied away from actual mice, he transformed his fear into a symbol of joy, adventure, and imagination. The beloved mouse became a universal ambassador for fun, proving that even the most unlikely inspirations can lead to remarkable achievements. Isn't it fascinating how artists can turn personal quirks into global phenomena? Get ready to discover taste bud surprises. Research shows that girls generally have more taste buds than boys, which results in women enjoying a more refined sense of taste. This means women can identify subtle flavors much better than men can. Isn't that fascinating? Evolutionary theories suggest this heightened sensitivity developed to help women detect spoiled or toxic foods, especially during pregnancy when the stakes are high. Imagine being able to taste something so faint that others might miss it entirely. Moreover, many women fall into the category of super tasters, meaning they have a significantly higher density of taste buds. This not only makes their taste experience richer, but also reveals the complexity of human sensory perception. For example, while some might find broccoli slightly bitter, a super taster may taste a burst of strong flavors that others barely notice. So next time you enjoy a meal, think about all the incredible sensations that women can experience more keenly. Isn't that a delicious thought? Incredible hero saves over 200 lives from suicide. Meet Kevin Hines, a man who has made a profound impact on mental health by personally saving more than 200 individuals from taking their own lives. Hines, who himself survived a suicide attempt after jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge, turned his journey of pain and recovery into a mission of hope. He travels across the country, sharing his powerful story and emphasizing the importance of mental health awareness and support. Through workshops and speeches, he encourages open conversations about mental health, aiming to reduce the stigma surrounding it. Hines's dedication is not just about talking. He actively engages with individuals in crisis, providing them with the empathy and understanding they often need in their darkest moments. This remarkable commitment shows how one person's journey can spark hope and change so many lives. How can we all contribute to this important cause? Here's what actually happens when you're a night owl. Night owls often face a unique challenge due to a delay in melatonin production. Melatonin is a hormone that helps regulate our sleep-wake cycle, and this delay kicks in later in the evening when exposed to light. So while early risers might feel sleepy around 10 p.m., night owls typically don't start winding down until much later, leading to their preference for late-night activities. This shift means that night owls find themselves going to bed and waking up much later than those who rise with the sun. Light exposure from screens, lamps, and even the setting sun influences melatonin levels in their bodies, causing biological clocks to tick differently. As a result, while night owls enjoy the peace and productivity of the night, they may face challenges in aligning their schedules with the traditional 9-to-5 world. How does this affect their daily life? Explore the eerie world of Victorian post-mortem photography. In the 19th century, families faced a unique way to remember their loved ones who had passed away through post-mortem photography. This practice involved taking portraits of deceased relatives, often dressed in their best clothes, to capture a final memory. As strange as it may sound today, many saw this as a way to honor and celebrate a person's life. These haunting yet touching pictures often featured the deceased in serene poses, sometimes even propped up as if they were still alive. This ritual reflected the customs of mourning during the Victorian era, where death was a frequent part of life, and memorials took on great importance. Families would keep these photographs as cherished reminders, displaying them in their homes. Although this practice may seem macabre to us now, it offered comfort to grieving families and gave insights into the ways people coped with loss during that time. Can you imagine how different our views on grief would be today without such a fascinating history? Is it really true that Trim Castle is the oldest inhabited castle? This incredible structure in County Meath, Ireland, dates back to the early 12th century, making it a remarkable piece of history. Trim Castle is not just a set of stones. It has stories carved into its walls. Built by the Normans, it played a critical role during their invasion of Ireland, standing strong against the tides of time. Visitors today can explore its impressive towers and learn about the castle's strategic importance in medieval battles. Trim Castle even made an appearance in the epic film Braveheart, bringing its history to a wider audience. With its well-preserved features, the castle offers a sneak peek into life centuries ago. Walking through its halls, you can almost hear the whispers of knights and lords who once roamed its grounds. Isn't it fascinating how this ancient site continues to capture imaginations today? Why the Great Wall of China couldn't stop invaders? The Great Wall of China, an awe-inspiring feat of engineering, was primarily constructed to defend against threats like the Mongols. Stretching over 13,000 miles, it was a symbol of strength and resilience. However, despite its massive size and impressive design, the wall ultimately fell short of its intended purpose. Time and again, the cunning Mongols found creative ways to bypass this monumental barrier, using strategies such as bribery and infiltration. In some cases, they simply rode around it in remote areas. This highlights a fascinating lesson about historical defenses. Even the mightiest walls can be circumvented. The Great Wall now stands as a powerful reminder of human ambition, but also a testament to the challenges of protection in a world where innovation and adaptability often outpace even the most formidable structures. Let's uncover the truth about snail mucus skincare. Snail mucin, a popular ingredient in modern beauty trends, has taken the skincare world by storm. Believed to offer anti-aging benefits, this slippery substance is packed with proteins, glycolic acid, and other goodies that can help hydrate and repair the skin. People have been using snail mucus for centuries, especially in countries like South Korea, where it's celebrated for its healing properties. As you apply it, you might notice that it feels surprisingly smooth and absorbs quickly, leaving your skin feeling refreshed. The idea is that this natural secretion can help reduce fine lines, improve skin texture, and give you a glowing complexion. With many beauty products now featuring this intriguing ingredient, it's clear that skincare practices are constantly evolving. Are you ready to give it a try? Guess what really drives Danish birthday pranks? In Denmark, turning 25 without a spouse is quite the occasion, celebrated in a fun and quirky way. Friends and family gather to execute a playful tradition involving ground cinnamon. On this special day, the birthday person, often known as a cinnamon person, must stay completely still while their loved ones douse them in the spice. This hilarious prank symbolizes the idea that being single at 25 is something to be lightly teased about. While it might seem a bit unusual to outsiders, this cinnamon throwing is all in good humor and serves to strengthen the bonds among friends and family. After all, it's a lighthearted reminder that love and relationships come in many forms. The cinnamon ritual creates lasting memories and laughter, ensuring that the milestone isn't just about age, but also about cherished moments with those you hold dear. Did you know that boxfish are nature's quirky marvels? This fascinating marine species stands out with its distinct square, flat body shape, making it a true icon of the ocean. Boxfish have a completely flat head, and their eyes, mouth, and fins are positioned with minimal openings. This unique design not only gives them their characteristic look, but also helps them navigate their underwater habitats with surprising efficiency. While they may not win any races against faster fish, their ability to move gracefully along the seafloor is impressive. Boxfish also have a hard shell-like exterior, which provides added protection from predators. These adaptations make them perfectly suited for life on the ocean floor, where they can often be seen darting among coral reefs and avoiding danger. So, next time you spot a brightly colored boxfish, remember, it's a splendid example of how nature crafts extraordinary creatures. Here's what actually happens when drones go fast. The Bell brothers, Luke and Mike, made headlines by designing the world's fastest quadcopter drone. This impressive feat showcases their innovative engineering talents and determination. With a top speed that leaves competitors in the dust, their drone zooms through the air, proving that creativity can redefine boundaries. The design process wasn't easy. Luke and Mike spent countless hours testing various prototypes, tweaking every little detail along the way, and focusing on making it lightweight and aerodynamically efficient. Their work highlights the blend of cutting-edge technology and engineering practices that push the limits of what drones can do. Drones are not just toys anymore. They're tools for delivery, photography, agriculture, and even racing. The Bell brothers' achievement inspires others to explore the world of drone technology and engineering. So what will the future hold for drones? With innovators like the Bells at the helm, the sky might just be the limit. What if I told you birthdays could be deadly? A fascinating Swiss study from 2012 revealed that people are 14% more likely to die on their birthday. Researchers dove into over 2.5 million death records and discovered this unusual pattern, particularly among older adults. So, why might this happen? One idea is that the emotional stress of reflecting on another year can take a toll on health. Additionally, people often engage in risky behaviors while celebrating, like drinking too much or overindulging in food. There's also a possibility of clerical errors, where deaths might be inaccurately recorded on this special day. While this phenomenon raises eyebrows, experts caution against jumping to conclusions. They suggest that data inaccuracies could skew the numbers, leaving us to ponder whether birthdays truly bring joy or hidden hazards. What do you think? Should we celebrate with caution? Let's uncover the truth about underwater sculptures. These striking pieces of art are not just visually stunning, they also play a crucial role in marine conservation. The Underwater Sculpture series, designed specifically to serve as artificial reefs, provides a new habitat for corals and marine life. As the statues sink into the ocean, they begin to collect coral and attract various sea creatures, transforming them into living reefs over time. This clever blend of artistry and environmental stewardship not only encourages biodiversity, but also helps to protect and restore damaged marine ecosystems. Artists and environmentalists work together to create these masterpieces, demonstrating that creativity can thrive alongside nature. Have you ever imagined how a sculpture could transform into a vibrant coral garden? Each visit to these underwater installations reveals a new layer of life, showcasing the importance of art in promoting ecological awareness. This might surprise you. Moore's Law still holds strong. Introduced by Gordon Moore in 1965, this law predicts that the number of transistors on a microchip doubles roughly every 2 years. That means your devices are getting smaller, faster, and more powerful at an astonishing rate. More observe that as technology improves, it becomes cheaper and more efficient to produce these tiny components. Imagine your smartphone today, which packs a processor millions of times more powerful than the computers used to land a man on the moon. This rapid advancement isn't just about speed, it also fuels innovation across industries, from healthcare to entertainment. Engineers and scientists are constantly pushing boundaries, setting the stage for exciting technologies like artificial intelligence and quantum computing. As we look to the future, the question is, how will we harness this explosive growth to benefit society? Ever thought about why Delaware is the first state? It all traces back to December 7, 1787, when Delaware became the first colony to ratify the United States Constitution. This bold move highlighted the state's pivotal role in shaping the nation. The leaders of Delaware, particularly the remarkable Caesar Rodney, were instrumental not only in ratifying the Constitution, but also in signing the Declaration of Independence. Rodney's courage is legendary. He rode through a stormy night to cast his vote for independence when every moment counted. By taking this decisive step, Delaware set a precedent that encouraged other states to join in, paving the way for a unified country. Today, Delaware proudly celebrates its heritage as the first state, reminding us of its vital contributions during a transformative time in American history. Isn't it fascinating how one small state played such a big part in the story of our nation? Most people don't know this, but radiation risks exist. Coal-fired power plants release more radiation than nuclear plants, which might come as a shock. While we usually think of nuclear facilities as the main source of radiation due to their reactors, coal-fired plants use fossil fuels like coal and gas, generating electricity through combustion. During this process, tiny amounts of radioactive materials can be released into the air and water, posing health risks to nearby communities. This surprising fact highlights the importance of looking beyond just nuclear energy when discussing radiation exposure and environmental safety. As we explore cleaner energy options, understanding the hidden hazards associated with all types of power generation is more crucial than ever. So the next time you hear about energy sources, remember, not all risks come from nuclear power. Believe it or not, parrotfish are reef superheroes. These colorful fish have an amazing set of teeth that are fused together, forming a beak-like structure. This unique feature allows them to effectively scrape algae and corals off rocks on the ocean floor. By munching on algae, parrotfish play a crucial role in keeping coral reefs healthy and thriving. If too much algae grows, it can smother corals, block sunlight, and disrupt the entire ecosystem. By controlling algae growth, parrotfish help maintain the balance necessary for a vibrant coral reef community. Not only do they keep the reefs in check, but their feeding habits also produce sand. Yes, when they scrape and digest hard coral, the remnants contribute to sandy beaches. So the next time you visit a beach, remember that parrotfish are quietly working to protect their underwater homes and in turn ours by preserving beautiful coastal landscapes. Ever thought about why Miyamoto chose walking over cars? Shigeru Miyamoto, the genius behind beloved video games like Donkey Kong and Super Mario Bros., has always embraced a unique approach to life, even when it comes to commuting. When Nintendo suggested he drive for his safety, he didn't let that advice sway him. Instead, Miyamoto preferred to walk or bike to work, believing that these modes of transport allowed him to connect more deeply with his surroundings. By choosing to stroll or bike, he could observe the world, gather inspiration, and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. This preference reflects his playful and imaginative spirit, which shines through in his games. The daily experiences he encountered on foot likely fueled his creativity and contributed to the vibrant worlds his characters inhabit. So the next time you enjoy a Mario adventure, remember the man who walked his way to inspiration. What if redheads need more anesthesia? It's true, natural redheads carry a unique genetic trait linked to their hair color. This trait comes from a mutation in the melanocortin-1 receptor, MC1R, a gene tied to our body's ability to produce melanin, the pigment responsible for hair, skin, and eye color. Interestingly, this mutation doesn't just affect appearance. It can also influence how their bodies react to pain, in medical treatments. Research shows that redheads may require higher doses of anesthesia for surgeries and dental procedures. The reason is that the MC1R gene impacts the way pain relief medications work, making them less effective in redheads. As a result, medical professionals often need to adjust dosages to ensure these individuals feel comfortable and pain-free during procedures. So next time you see a redhead, remember their striking hair isn't just a beauty mark, it also comes with unique medical considerations. Can you believe our genes can influence something as unexpected as anesthesia needs? Did you know that vision is a learned skill? Many people assume that seeing is just a natural ability, but for blind individuals who regain their sight, the experience can be shockingly complicated. After years of being unable to see, these individuals face a unique challenge. Their brains need to learn how to interpret visual information from scratch. It's not just about opening their eyes. They have to train their brains to recognize shapes, colors, and objects. This process can take a long time, often leading to confusion and frustration. Think about how we don't just look at something, we understand it based on our past experiences. For someone who has never seen, every sight becomes a new puzzle. Researchers are exploring ways to support these individuals, such as using technology or therapy to help them adjust. Ultimately, regaining sight is a remarkable but complex journey, as vision involves not just the eyes, but also the brain's ability to make sense of what it sees. Isn't that fascinating? Let's uncover the truth about comets. These fascinating celestial wanderers often hide in the vastness of space, making them tricky to spot. Unlike stars and planets, comets remain largely invisible until they come close to the sun. When they do, they begin a spectacular transformation. The heat from the sun causes the comet's icy core to sublimate, meaning it turns from solid to gas. This process releases gas and dust, creating a glowing envelope around the nucleus known as a coma. As the comet continues to approach the sun, solar winds push this material away, forming a magnificent tail that can stretch for millions of kilometers. This tail can be seen from Earth, making the comet visible in our night sky. Comets, often referred to as dirty snowballs due to their icy composition, are not just beautiful, they also hold clues to the early solar system. So the next time you hear about a comet on its way, remember, it's more than just a shining light. What secrets do these icy travelers hold? Prepare to be amazed by medieval footwear choices. In the Middle Ages, footwear was not just about style, it was often impractical and uncomfortable. Many common folk went barefoot or wrapped their feet in minimal fabric, which was a practical choice that allowed for better movement. On the flip side, wealthier individuals flaunted long, pointy shoes, also known as pollen. These quirky shoes could extend several inches and were often a status symbol. However, this extravagant design came with a downside. The elongated shape made it tough to walk quickly or run, which could be a serious issue in dangerous situations. Imagine trying to escape a pursuer while struggling in those floppy shoes. The contrast between the simple footwear of the poor and the elaborate styles of the rich reflects the social divide of the time. So the next time you slip on your comfortable sneakers, think about the challenges those medieval folks faced with their footwear. Curious how mouth shape affects your sleep quality? Research shows that the shape of a person's mouth can significantly influence their sleep patterns. Those with certain anatomical features, like a narrow arch or a pronounced overbite, often face challenges such as restricted airflow while sleeping. This restriction can lead to snoring or even sleep apnea, both of which interrupt the delicate balance of a good night's rest. When the air passage is narrowed, it makes breathing during sleep more difficult, causing disturbances that prevent deep, restorative sleep. Interestingly, this means that your mouth's anatomy could play a crucial role in how rested you feel each morning. If you've ever wondered why you wake up tired even after a full night's sleep, examining your mouth shape might just provide some insights. By understanding this connection, you can explore solutions to improve your sleep health and overall well-being. Believe it or not, Burger King has a sauna. This unique twist on fast food culture is found in Helsinki, Finland, where the popular chain offers an unexpected experience. Dine while you unwind in a sauna. Imagine sitting back with a delicious Whopper, feeling the warmth of the steam surrounding you, and having a towel draped over your shoulders. It's not just about eating, it's a full sensory adventure. The sauna adds a cozy touch to your meal, creating a relaxing atmosphere that's rare in the fast food world. Customers have shared that the personalized service enhances the experience, making it not just about grabbing a quick bite, but savoring a moment of comfort. This reflects a broader trend in Finland, where saunas are a significant part of the culture and social life. By blending these two enjoyable activities, Burger King is truly changing the way we think about fast food. So the next time you crave a burger, why not think about enjoying it in a sauna? It's a quick getaway from the ordinary.